everyone. Yes, we're still here. Me and Expo in the same exact spot because we just finished filming the other video and we thought, well, this is quite comfortable, so we're just going to do it here again. So, um, today's video is going to be about the diamond paintings that I've been doing. And what happened was when I got my first one, soon after that, I ordered a second one. And while I was still doing the first one, which you've already seen, and if I can figure out how to link that down in the description box, I will do that for you in case you haven't seen it. But I was working on that one, and then the second one came. And before I finished the first one and started the second one, I wanted to do a little bit of a comparison because they differed so much. So I filmed that quite some time ago, actually. So before I do anything else, I'm going to let you watch that one. So here's my little comparison of the two diamond paintings that I've done so far. Okay, so let me start off by saying that just when you put the two pieces next to each other, you can already see a difference. The difference is this one is covered with this not see-through piece of thing, whatever you call it, so you can't see what the picture is. This one is actually covered with this foil that's, first of all, a lot more bendy than this one is. So I like that better, but also the fact that you can see the whole picture because it is see-through. So that is the first thing that I like about this one better than the first one. Now, second of all, the every little square on the picture itself is marked either by a letter or a number or some sort of a sign, which this one actually seems to all be letters, as opposed to this one where it had like a hashtag and a dollar sign and numbers and letters and uppercase letters and lowercase, like there's a capital Y and a lowercase y somewhere over here, and those were a little bit hard to tell apart. But also just the fact that, and I will try my best to show you, ooh, look how much I have done already. But there are like some that I haven't done over here yet. So let me show you these from a little bit closer. I hope you can see that pretty well. Those are actually not as clear and just easy to see, although these squares actually appear just a little bit bigger. Maybe that's also why. But some of these are really hard to tell apart one from another. This one I find to be a lot clearer to see exactly what's on it. So that's that. Now, as far as the things that it comes with. So how about let's do this. Let's close this up. This one actually has the colors over here and the letter that it's marked with on the picture itself, and then it's numbered 1 through 19, so there's 19 colors in this. This one is the same, except the numbers are like 3848 or 820, like this. But then on this one, on the diamonds itself, and I will show you what I mean by comparing two of them. So for example, this one is H2O, which is what this says. Now with the packages of the dark diamonds, it's actually kind of hard to see the number. I'm not a fan of that. I do like that the number on here is actually the number on here. which you will see the difference between the other one soon. Now on this one it's easier because the diamonds are light, so you can see the letters. All the letters are black, so it's just hard to see on the dark ones. So that's that. And then it did come with little Ziploc bags, which I find them hard to open, just because toes are, I can do it, obviously. I've been doing it, but you see, like, it's, okay. It's just a little tough for me. And then you have to write the number on the Ziploc so that you don't lose track of what's what. And I only put those in the Ziploc bags when I open them, and I don't use up all of the ones that are in the individual packet. So then I just put them in here so they don't spill or anything. I am not a fan of that. I think it'd be so much better if they just put them in containers, plastic containers that you can close and open and all that. That would be so much cooler. But they don't do that, which I will get to in a second also. Now I want to show you what the other one came with. The diamonds itself. I actually did not quite open them yet. Okay, so let me start with this. Okay, so you see how different this is? It's actually a white background with what looks like gold lettering on it, which you can see clearly on the light ones, but also on the dark ones, such as this one. Now I think that's very smart. It makes things a lot easier to find and all of that. And this is such a relaxing process, this whole diamond painting thing. That's why I bought another one. This one is going to be a little bit bigger than that one. And I'm super excited to get to this. And also to finish the first one. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So I do like that they are just marked a little bit nicer. But now here's, which I don't understand why they did it like that. So remember how I told you there's letters and numbers on this side, and then there are numbers 1 through 19 on this, but these are not 1 through 19. So then it comes with this little guide that tells you that, for example, number 6 is the number 402, I think, because then also next to it, it says 295. So I haven't figured that one out yet, but I will. I'm thinking it's this one just because it says DMC on top of this, and then it's got like Chinese writing on this. So we'll see. But those are those differences. There's a few more, actually. Let me just put this away. When it comes to the diamonds themselves, let me just find a good one. Maybe I'll take the Ziploc one. These diamonds, the bottom of them are actually square, whereas these ones are round. So because I haven't started this one yet, I'm not really sure what difference that's going to make, if it's going to be easier to put these on or those round ones. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Let me move this aside and get to the other things that it comes with. So this is this one. Actually, no, that's this one. And the other one had the tray and these and the little sticky thing. Okay. Now, as you can see, I haven't opened this one yet. So the tweezers are, I think, exactly the same. I have used these a few times where if I drop a piece or stick it a little bit crooked, then I actually will pick those off of it with the tweezers. So there's no difference there. This, I think, is also the same. I've put this in a little Ziploc bag. This one is a little bit bigger. And a little bit, well, actually probably the same length, just wider. But looks the same. The pen, this one came with this little thing that you could slide on. And it is a little bit, no, actually same size. I like the fact that this one's pink. I used to hold it this way. But I figured if the more upright you hold the pen, the easier it is to place them correctly. So I've been just kind of holding it like this. So that's this. And then the tray is pretty much the same, except for this little thing right here, which I think I like this one better, that it's longer and more narrow. So when you're placing it in something, that might be a little better. And then lastly, what I did want to show, it was really frustrating for me to be putting them into the Ziploc bags and all that. So I have purchased these on Amazon, and it actually came in a set of 2. And what this is it's a little case that you open up, and then there's these rows of 4 little containers that you open, and you can just put all the gems in there. Oh, why can't I open it? Because they open on the other side. No. Okay. Oh, okay, that was hard. Not sure why. Anyways, so I will, before I even start this one, I'm going to just put all the gems into these so I don't have to struggle with this. And then it's going to be just an easy process, and it'll take all the stress and struggle out of me trying to figure out what to do with the gems and stuff. And I think what I'm going to do is I will just use a permanent marker to put the numbers on the lids. I'm pretty sure permanent marker comes off with some rubbing alcohol, so, but you can always put a little sticker on there or something and just mark them this way so that you can change the numbers when you're doing a new painting and you have the new markings on those. But these, I think, will make a whole lot of difference. So that's it for those. This is just me, wanting to get into the comparison. Also, this was like 3 times the price of this one. This one, which is the Eiffel Tower one, I bought off of Visu Arts. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I will link it down below. And this one I bought off of Amazon. This one I waited 2 weeks to receive. This one came in 2 days. It's bigger. I like the way it looks better. I don't know. I mean, I guess everybody's got their own preferences, but I like this one much better. And for those who are curious, there will be a link down below, but this was like $10. So I will get to finishing this one before I get started on the new one. But I hope this shows you a little bit of a comparison between the two, and when you decide to buy one, if you do, then you'll know which one you would like better. So let's get into making this one. Like I said, I'm kind of filming this part of the video in between finishing this one and starting this one because I wanted to show you what the markings on this one are, so you can see them clearly before I actually cover them all with the diamonds. So hope you enjoyed that part. Hope it helps some of you out, and I'm hoping to get started on this one soon. Okay, so I did have a few more clips that I've done back then, which I've lost, unfortunately. I did do a little bit of me actually doing the second diamond painting, and I've also done a. I want to, or did I post it in the first one? I have no idea if I posted that or not in the previous video. Um, but I did a little, me putting the diamonds into the little containers that I purchased. So before I show you the finished product of the second diamond painting, I do want to share a few more tips that I've learned along the way. And first of all, just in case I didn't get to showing you the containers, this is where I keep all of my um, all of my diamonds right now, and I've used just a permanent marker, which yeah, it does come off sometimes, so I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to mark them. But basically, they all have a number on them and the little diamonds inside, and this makes it so much better than the way I was doing it at first. So I'm super excited that I've discovered this. And then I was trying to figure out if there's a better tool to use for the actual diamond painting. And then I got an idea. I well, I do my nails a lot, and I have so many things for that, including the little rhinestones. And the tool that I use for that is this. I purchased this on Amazon. One side is metal and it's round and it's very thin, and it's got a hole inside, and that's for like repositioning the rhinestone on your nail. Once you put it on, then you can reposition it. Um, and so this actually, I've stuck the wax that comes with the diamond paintings inside. And here's why I love, love, love using this so much more than the pens that come with it. This tip is so much thinner that when I stick the diamond on it, I can see practically the entire diamond. So then it's a lot easier for me to see if I'm placing it correctly. Before I would have to kind of look, try to look underneath to see if I'm putting it in the correct spot, if it's straight and all of that. This just makes it so much easier to see where I'm putting it. I don't have to look down as close and all of that good stuff. And then this other part, it's like sort of like silicone, and the diamonds do stick to it. It's not as good because it's thicker, so then again, I can't see the diamonds as well. But if, let's say, I missed one color, one spot, and I don't want to dump the whole, however many diamonds I would dump into the tray, then I would just open the container with the diamonds and just catch one with this. It's impossible to do it with this because you have to press harder and then they fall off. But with this one, it's easy to get a single diamond if that's all you need, just out of the container. And then you can always switch to this other side. But this has been awesome, and it has little rhinestones inside, which is so fitting for diamond painting, I thought. So that's been my newest discovery, and I haven't seen anybody using that, so I just thought I'd share that with you guys. And then what I have seen other people using is it's already got something stuck to it, but it's this thing, and that is a light pad, and the whole thing, the whole white area lights up when you plug it in. I don't have it plugged in right now, and it is quite bright, and you put it underneath the diamond painting, and it just makes the tiny little symbols so much more visible. I don't have to again look, put my head down so close to it, because I can see it so much better. So this is what I've been doing actually just since yesterday. So I am on my third diamond painting, which I actually bought for my son, and he's the one who started doing it. And I am very impressed about how much he has done by himself. I mean, the first few days he was doing it for like a really long time at a time. So then I kind of took over and I'm working on that one. It is bigger, and probably eventually I will show you what it is. But before we end this short little video, I do want to show you the second one that I finished. And here it is. It is this cute sunset with the dandelions on top. And I love it. I actually really want to hang it in my room because it kind of has those purpley, pinkish, mauve tones in it, which is kind of my room. And as you can see, I have dandelions behind me. These ones I did myself, but I used like a stencil to put them on. So I love dandelions, and so I thought that'd be a cute thing. I have looked up a few videos of how to frame and also seal the diamond paintings. So I'm thinking that once, not on the one that I'm working on right now, but eventually I will make a video of beginning to the end, you know, me like putting all the diamonds in. I'll do a little time lapse of me, you know, doing the actual diamond painting, then sealing it, and then framing it, all of that, so I can show you guys how I do that all in one single video. And as a little preview, sort of, I have purchased another thing, um, sort of similar to diamond painting, I guess, in a way. But I won't tell you what it is. You have to wait and see. It's going to probably be a while before I actually get it and finish making it so that you can see the finished product too. So stay tuned for that one coming up in the future, whenever that's going to be. And as always, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Me and Expo, he's been sleeping a lot and just resting a lot, so he can get back to going places with me and helping me. And because I've missed it, it makes such a huge difference having him with me. You know, just every time something like that happens, which doesn't happen too often, but when I do have to go places without him, I'm just reminded of how big of a struggle that is and how much he's helping me. Like, just, it's incredible. So I love him to pieces. And yeah, that's it for this one, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day as always. Keep smiling, keep doing what makes you happy, and we'll see you again in the next one.